Beautiful night, beautiful light, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I am your hostess coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada, on behalf of Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot, here to deliver you your latest free channeled, timeless tarot message from the Tarot in the Shadows series. So, if you're new here, welcome. We're so thankful and grateful that you've aligned with us. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for holding it down for the new ones to come around. And I'm going to deliver your free channel timeless tarot message first, and then you have an option to send your donation in so you can get a personal tarot message as well at the end of our session. I'll put you in queue according to receiving your donations for those of you who donate. Okay. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Okay, you're always responsible for the choices and decisions that you make, so make them responsibly. I want to give a shout out to Laura Cruz, our first commenter for the. Let's get right in. We're going to begin with the P and Q Oracle. First off, what is happening in the shadows at this time? Thank you, Lord Source God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, for these perfect messages. What is it that I need to see, speak, and hear for the Love, Peace, and Happiness tribe at this time? Please and thank you. Here we go. My voice is still a little hoarse, but it's healing. I'm fine. I was so tired, and I went to sleep, and I kept thinking, even during my sleep, I gotta do my shadows. I said, well, and they said, we'll wake you up at the perfect time. So here we are, woke up at the perfect time. All right. Oh, this is from Princeton. Ooh, whoa. It's Dinosaur Pac-Man. This is a debut on this card. We've never seen this card on the channel before. I hear the ancestors are here. Huh. Interesting. The way I'm seeing it is ancestors are about to swallow up one energy and push another energy forward. That's the way I'm seeing this right now. So we'll see what else comes out in the Tarot in the Shadows messages early morning hour, and see how that comes through. Dinosaur Pac-Man. Never heard of such a thing. He's so creative, my Princeton. All right. Let's see what we have from the Oracle of Shadows and Light. What is the energy of tonight's Tarot in the Shadows message, please and thank you. And this card really wants to come out right here. So let's see what it says. From the Oracle of Shadows and Light, we have I am Kali, from Death Comes Rebirth. It's card number 13. In the Tarot, 13 is the Death card. That's a perfect card for Kali energy to be associated with, because she is all about destruction, death, and rebirth. Only through the destruction of the old can the new be created. So I'll put her here so you can see her, and we'll see what is the message from the author about this card. So she is number 13. 1 is the Magician. 3 is the Empress. Oh, okay. So there's a creative energy, a very powerful creative energy here. About Kali. Kali is a blue-skinned Hindu goddess of birth, death, and rebirth. I feel like you need to see her better. Okay, there you go. Here she represents the destruction phase of this natural cycle, and it's her role to clear away all that is no longer needed. She is often depicted dancing with swords, and she is said to cut off the head of those who do not heed the necessity of moving through these natural cycles. Her necklace of severed heads represents the end of slavery to the overthinking overanalytical self who gets stuck when all that is needed is action. This goddess is very strong, very powerful, and in many ways very productive. Though her fierce nature can often frighten timid souls who fear divisive action. As she is a mother goddess, she helps with issues to do with brothers and sisters, parents and teachers, and will help with painful transitions. Once received in a message, Kali energy is already activated. Let go and allow her to assist you in releasing all that is no longer needed and in taking powerful action to change your life. Kali speaks. I am the dancer who moves through the fire, who wields my sword and severs the cords of my energy that entangle you, and who is not afraid of the death that needs to happen. Every act of destruction is an act of creation, and this is no act of pointless destruction and brutality. I am clearing all that is leaching off your energy, draining your strength, and abrading those relationships that cannot do anything but keep you stuck. Whether you realize it or not, you called on me, and I have come to clear a path to destroy that which you have longed to let go of. Something's time has come, and it will be born again, as nothing ever truly dies. It only changes, and that time has come. I am pure fire energy and the great mother, and as I dance, the death you face brings you to new life. Divination message. Working with Kali is extremely powerful, but it is work we all do and all must do. If you've drawn this card, you are working with the energy of this fire, of the dancing mother goddess, who will teach you how to go through the change you have been resisting and feeling was too much, and who will purify and change everything. You must not stay still with this energy. Movement is essential for working with her, and her fierce nature is in fact a test of your own strength. Can you do what needs to be done and still dance? Can you rejoice in the purification of stale energy? Can you walk forward without hesitating? Can you say yes to what will come for you on the other side of Kali's fire? And will you wear your lessons proudly as she does her necklace? And know that this death is an incarnation with an incarnation, a new life within this lifetime, born of fire. Okay. This Kali energy definitely goes with the message that we've just channeled from P&Q Oracle. I said just a moment ago that the dinosaur Pac-Man was the ancestors' energy. And as they move forward here, they're going to consume one energy and push the other forward, is the way I'm seeing this. That's why this one is in front of its nose. Their eyes are focused here on pushing this one forward. This is enemy energy, and it's about to get swallowed up whole. That's the destruction this Kali card is coming through talking about in what I'm seeing here this evening. So let's get into the 3 factors about your experience at this time. What 3 factors? If you have a personal question, it will require your personal donation of at least $10 US to get your personal question answered, Amira, and anyone else who wants a personal question answered. If you would like a free message, just sit back and listen, because the free message is coming through now. Because it's a free message, only Spirit is going to decide what is the most important message. So if it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. If you don't like it, click off. All right. The bottom of the deck. From the tea leaf fortune cards about the factors of our session, we have the Tower. Solid foundation, success with effort. So in the tarot, the Tower is a feared card, but it's actually a blessed card because it comes through to remove any energies that are outdated, unuseful, unhealthy, any energies that need to be removed. The Tower card removes them. Okay. And in this deck, it talks about success with effort. So a situation coming up in your experience will require effort. Yes, it will require effort. And success will come if the effort is put forward. You see, you have the support of your ancestors here, consuming this energy that seeks to attack and nudging you forward. You're going to get a big push forward. So let's see the three factors that came out. The first one that came out is the gavel, involvement with the law, involvement with the law. This is man's law. This is spiritual law, both. I heard appeal to the higher courts. Ooh, okay, let me get my journal out. It said write that down. Appeal to the higher courts, the higher spiritual authority courts, okay? Okay. Appeal to the higher courts, the higher spiritual authority courts. Make your claim. Let them know what you feel, what you know, what you think, and what you need. Okay. So we have the gavel coming through here. Usually, interestingly enough, the way it's coming through is I feel that the higher courts have already decided something, because if the judge will use the it's like order in the court, or that's it. When the judge, so one or two things is happening. You're at one of these two phases, or maybe both are happening simultaneously. The gavel is used to bring order to the court if things are getting out of control in the courthouse. The other thing is the gavel is used to close the session. The final decision is made when the gavel comes down that final time. So the second factor in our situation at this time is mountain road. You are on the road to success. Good. That's the second time the word success is here for you. So you may be dealing with some challenges. There's some death and destruction that's going to go down with Kali come through. But you are on the road to success. Meet the challenges. And the Tower also said that you have a solid foundation and success with effort. So the third message and factor here of our Tarot in the Saddle session here: pleasure with a close friend, the dog close up. So there is a close friend here, even though you're on this mountain road. Okay, there is a close friend. And right now, death and destruction serving as beneficial to clear out old energies that are in need of destruction, that are unbeneficial. They're being removed from our experience at this time. So thanks to the good folks over at DeBry sponsoring the channel, I can offer you a 20% off of this beautiful lustrous tarot, as well as any other deck that they have. Use the purchasing link and my discount code. It's located below the video. Discount code is LPHtarot. But yeah, go to the good folks over at DeBry, purchase the deck, and support the channel in doing so. Let's see what we have. Just so that you know, I pre-shuffled all of these decks. So let's see the past energy. What is the energy in the past, please? And thank you. Did something just flip over? Or did it flip back in? Or, hold on, it might have flipped to the floor. Okay. In the past energy, I have two cards coming out. I heard it was a karmic battle. It was an epic karmic battle, is the way it's coming through in the past energy. So there's some sort of big challenge in the past energy here. They're calling it an epic karmic battle. Is that why the ancestors are showing up here and they're like, we gonna gobble up this attacking energy? I love the vibrant and bright colors on this lustrous tarot. What's at the bottom of the deck right here in regards to the past energy? We had the Knight of Swords. So information and news coming in very quickly that influences a need for some change, because this fighting energy in the past, struggles, competition, feeling like you're under attack all the time. It's interesting because in the Five of Wands is also the energy of strength training and growth. Only in conflict and challenge do you grow in in this very powerful way. So there's something here about within the realm of the challenges that you've been going through. Huge growth potentials here. Okay, so it's making use of the energies that have been coming through, even if they are difficult, to promote growth for yourself. So let's see. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Wands here in the past, please, and thank you. Why is this here in the past energy? Why we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Wands here in the past energy, please, and thank you. All right, here we go. From my handmade clarifiers, we have the King of Cups. Speaking of emotional mastery and mature love, we have the Three of Pentacles, working together in collaboration. Okay, we also have the Queen of Swords, asserting of boundaries. Not taking no numbers, not taking no names, getting to the point. There's something about getting to the point and the assertion of wise boundaries. Hearing beyond the words. Let's see what else we have here. The Queen of Pentacles. For someone in the past, there's a situation where there was love. There was one man and two women. If this is your experience where there was one man and two women, the one man was a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and the two women, one was an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and the other was a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn earth sign. For someone, there was a third-party situation at work. I hear at work. For someone, there's a third-party situation. It's something around work. Okay. There's a battle here. I see somebody tried to work together with another. This is not the third party situation. There's a different experience that wants to be focused on right here. Somebody was trying to work together with another person, but one person was very emotionally cruel and closed off, very embittered, very angry, unreasonable. Another person trying to collaborate and work together with this one in the past. Okay, let's dig deeper. Show me the past energy for this Tarot in the Shadows session, please, and thank you. Show me clearly. From my collection of handmade oracle cards, our first message out here is from my signature series, and it says more funk and more junk. More funk and more junk. When more funk and more junk comes out, it lets me know that it's been some freaking drama. Somebody might be full of shit. Let's see what else. Show me the past energy for this Tarot in the Shadow session, please, and thank you. What is the past energy? Past energy. And listen, the funk and junk that was going on in the past was about training you, getting you in tune with your intuition. The listen card comes out there. Yes. Let's see what else we have in the past energy. Show me the past energy for tonight's Tarot in the Shadow session, please. The past energy. Okay. In the past, wow. How perfect is that? The meditation card. So in the past energy, some more funk and more junk came to you. We did talk about at the bottom of the deck, news information coming in quickly, right? This news or information coming in quickly, let you know about some more funk and junk that was going on. You here having to listen to your intuition. Your ancestors, though, the whole time here supporting you. They're like, we're going to push you forward and we're going to consume this energy that seeks to attack you. We're going to push you forward and we're going to eat this energy up. So there's something here about this destruction of Kali coming through and eating up this energy. Of interesting note, I just peeked at the bottom of my handmade oracles, and the Five of Wands is here as well. So that's telling me now that these battles, this karmic battle has been ongoing for a long time. I hear your ancestors have been very aware about this karmic battle for a long time. Some of them played a role in this karmic battle that you've been moving through, coping with, learning from, transmuting. Okay, let's get our first round of trivia going from the I Know Trivia. Let's get our first round of trivia going and see what we can channel from this. All right, in the past, what's the past energy in this experience, please? And thank you. One card. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. In the past energy, we have a number system showing up, and it is Roman numerals. So let's get into our trivia. For the true or false question, the Roman numeral on the front of this card is 66. True or false? I'll show you. True or false? False. It is 64. So 66 coming through angel number 66. No, it wasn't 66. It wasn't angel number 66. It was 64. 6, harmony. Okay. And okay. And they're giving me soulmate energy there. And 4, heart chakra. So I'm interested that they gave me soulmate energy, because 6 and 4, 6 for me, soulmate energy. This is a soulmate. When I say soulmate, a soulmate doesn't mean that you two are going to be happy forever together. A soulmate doesn't mean it's romantic. A soulmate means there's somebody who causes your soul to grow through your interactions with them. That's, to me, what a soulmate truly is. So, whether you agree with that or not, that's what Spirit has shown me. And then the 6 and the 4 together is about the 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like there was a soulmate here, energy that brought some more funk and more junk into your experience. There's these karmic battles going on. Why? So you could build stability in your own life by leveling up spiritually and closing out a cycle here. I see that in the past energy. Okay. So let's go to our second question. Which one of these is not a Roman numeral? Was it D, K, or M? One of these that is not a Roman numeral is K. All right. So K is not a Roman numeral. For somebody, there is a connection with these 3. Interesting. There's a connection with three different people, and one person's name starts with D, one starts with K, and one starts with M. And K is right in the middle of D and M. That's really interesting to me. So I see a spiritual energy. I see somebody who is in spirit, somebody's mother. Kali is the mother goddess. Yes. And we did talk about with the 1 and 3 magician and empress energy, because she was card number 13, as well as death card energy. So somebody's mother in spirit is getting in the middle of a spiritual karmic battle. And she's part of the divisive energy here of Kali. Maybe Kali's letter is K, isn't it? So there's a spiritual one who is based in spirit right now, who's coming through in the energy of, I'm going to separate these two. I'm going to separate these two. We're going to swallow this up, and we're going to push this one forward. Okay. There's that energy there. I also see something else here now in this P&Q Oracle. I see so this is not the same exact 2. There's another 2 that's showing up here. And I see this dinosaur now looks like it's smiling at 2 energies, like so excited at these 2 energies coming together. So this is coming through with double meaning on this whole card. And now I get the Stairway to Heaven energy. There's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure, 'cause sometimes words have 2 meanings. Yeah, Okay, so there's that energy coming through there. Let's go ahead and get into our second position for tonight's Tarot in the Shadows message. In our second position, we're going to look at the current energy. So let me slide all this over here into its perfect position, and then we'll get into our next position for tonight's message. Our third question, real quick, I forgot to do the open-ended question here. So we're open-ended question about the Roman numerals. Give the year 2018 in Roman numerals. What does that look like in Roman numerals? Roman numerals, MMXVIII is how you write 2018. Okay, I just got something here. There's somebody whose initials are MM. They are a devil, and the mother is in the middle, and that has to do with the letter K, D, and M. Again, that's coming through. I have never seen this card this way. So, okay, you guys, I'm like, I don't want to get all into my personal experience. Can I just channel messages for them without telling them all my business? And they're like, that wasn't the fucking agreement we had. We told you. You ready for everywhere you go, everybody you know, to know everything about you and all your business and all that. And I said, okay, I ain't got nothing to hide. And they're like challenging me now. So, K is also my mother's initial. D is my nephew initial. And M is coming through here as my sister's initial. And I'm having a hard time even calling her my sister. So, and also, and M is also my niece's. So that's the two energies that I see here. So in one sense, there's mommy energy here, protecting the two kids, smiling about my niece and my nephew. In another energy, the first one that we saw, there's mother about to swallow up my sister, because she's not taking care of her fucking kids, and push this forward. And this is getting my niece out of that situation. So for someone here, there's a message similar to that. And there's somebody here with the initials MM. This person has a devil energy. They have unaddressed shadow issues, unwilling to address these shadow issues. And the mother that is removing ones from here saying, leave her to me. I heard leave her to me with that. So if that's not for you, that's fine. Just leave it there. Leave it there. If it's for you, pick it up and run with it. You know how the rules go about the show. So let's get into our next bit here. The next position we're going to talk about is the current energy. So let's see what we have coming through in the current energy. What is the current energy in the situation for the love and peace and happiness tribe at this time? By divine design, please and thank you. Are you going to give me one, or am I pulling a card? Because, I mean, I can pull the card out, or you can give me one out. What are we doing here, sir? Ma'am? Okay, here we go. I guess I'm pulling one. So here we go. In the current energy, we have the Page of Wands coming through. Page of Wands is coming through talking about this Page of Wands is talking about a new adventure. This Page of Wands is talking about doing things in a new way and good news. Okay, thank you. The good news really was resonant. So the good news coming through here. The bottom of the deck right now is the Six of Wands, and that is our victory card. So yeah, there's definitely some good news happening in the current energy with the Six of Wands and the Page of Wands, letting us know there is some sort of success. The Six of Wands is moving on from the battlefield, moving on from the spiritual battle with victory and recognition here in the current energy. So you've already removed yourself from some spiritual battle. Now good news is coming your way. Good news is on the way now with this Page of Wands energy as a result of the fact that you have already removed yourself from some sort of spiritual battle here. So let's get the handmade clarifiers going on the situation, please, and thank you. Get the handmade. What is the deal? Ground rising, Malibu. I'm not understanding that. Okay. All right. Sorry, I got distracted by some stuff going on in the chat. I'm not understanding. Okay. So let's see here what is going on here in this experience. Eliza, do me a favor and don't time out Malibu, please. She's been supporting the channel in a beautiful way. There's no reason for her to be timed out. I don't understand why that just happened. Okay, thank you, honey. Appreciate it. All right. Sorry. Page of Wands. Good news coming in because you've already removed yourself from this karmic spiritual battle. What do we have? The Two of Cups, love, and mirror reflections. The Nine of Wands, feeling burdened and weighed down. Okay. What else? The Ace of Swords, the truth. Okay. And the Magician. Okay. So what I see is you've gathered a lot of power and become the magician. Why? Because you saw the truth about a situation that was burdensome. Although you had love, you realize you have to free yourself from this. You can't sit up here and hold on to this experience. What's at the bottom of the deck? We have the Lovers. Again, there it is. So your decision, the Lovers talks about a decision being made, an unexpected decision in love. You made that decision. That decision put you in a position of power. In that decision, it involved removing yourself from some blocked energy here, where somebody was blocked towards love. So here you are overcoming the karmic battle. Yeah. And here we have the Page of Wands saying good news moving forward. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get into the Handmaid Oracle. What's the current energy? Show me the current energy, please, and thank you. Current energy, please, and thank you. The current energy, please, and thank you. And the current energy from the signature series, a miss. Something is a miss. Is there a miss? A young lady? And something is not quite right, inappropriate, out of place, or out of line. So in the current energy, you're seeing, you're sensing, you're aware of something not being quite right. Something is off in some type of way in the current energy. Let's get these words of clarity popping. In the current energy, we have the word believe coming through. So there's energy of what do you believe? What do you believe you can accomplish? Going out on a limb. The bottom of the deck right now is starting. So there's a green light to go on something. Green light means go. Let's see what else we have in the current energy. Current energy, please and thank you. The current energy, please and thank you. Current energy in this experience is growth. Okay. Growth coming through. So in the current energy, there's growth happening. Interesting. The bottom of the deck I just having a look at is shift change. It's time to change gears. Okay. So there's been something with the green light. You have somebody's driving a freaking stick shift. Somebody's driving a stick shift. With the green light, you had to change gears. It was go time. You put things into motion in this go time, and there is growth. There is growth. Something has grown. And it has to do with you believing in yourself. Continue to believe in yourself. You've made changes. You made a lot of changes that actually serving you well now. Let's get into our second round of trivia, please, and thank you. This one really wants to come out for a second round of trivia. It's an ad character. His name is Mr. Peanut. So, hey, where'd that go? I just had it in my hand. So this is current energy. I just had it in my hand. Everything I say matters. during a reading. So I just had it in my hand. Okay, I found it. So you just had something in your hand. You might have dropped it, but you found it now. Okay. And then true or false? Peanuts are not really nuts. True or false? True. They're legumes and belong in the pea family. Okay. So you might not have known that somebody might have looked like a nut, but in reality, they're a pea. They are part of, it's like there's this group. The way I show me is peas in a pod. You know, they actually belong over here, not over there. They actually belong over here, not over there in some sort of way, in the current energy. So, multiple choice. Which of these actors has not been the voice of Mr. Peanut in commercials? Is it Bill Hader, Robert Downey Jr., or Seth Rogen? Seth Rogen has not been the voice of Mr. Peanut in commercials. Somebody here, you know a person named Seth, you know a person named Bill, and a person named Robert. Bill and Robert, they have been the voice of Mr. Peanut, but Seth has not. Ooh, Seth. There's something here about Seth. Okay, so have any of you ever heard of Seth Speaks? It's a series of channeled messages that was done. I can't remember the person's name. It's an early series of channeled messages. There's something here about in the current energy. It's somebody here. It's like, you're not crazy. You're not crazy. You're not nuts because you're getting these channeled messages. You're not nuts because Spirit is showing you that something is amiss. You may be wondering, am I losing my mind? Because it seemed like I'm hearing this, I'm seeing something. Ain't no reason for me to hear it, know it, or see it. No, you're not fucking nuts. You're truly channeling. You're part of a different family. You're not a nut. You're a legume. Legume. Something about legume. Legume. Okay, so legume looks like legume. Okay, you are an extension of the divine. Of course, you're channeling messages, my dear. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Our open-ended question. What company is Mr. Peanut the spokesnut for? Planters is the answer. So there's an energy here about planting new seeds. Planting new seeds for a new start. Now that's perfect because we had Kali come out and she said things needed to change. We're going to get rid of some shit and clear some space for some new stuff to come in. And then you have this ancestor energy here who's sliding through your experience, removing obstacles and nudging you forward. Okay. Yeah. And remember that success is here. And this has to do with spiritual law. It has to do with spiritual law and man's law. They said, and man's law. It has to do with both laws. Someone has violated both spiritual and man's law, and God, Spirit, the universe, all of it is very well aware. And I'm out here taking care of business every day. So somebody's manipulations, the truth is being seen through that. The good news is somebody's manipulations are being seen. And it has to do with a situation that should be full of love, but there's some overwhelmment happening here. There is some form of being overwhelmed happening in this energy. They're showing me how you have already found the energy of belief in yourself. You've actually done a lot of growth here. And it's being shown that someone is actually not crazy, but they're part of the peas. They're one of the peas in the pod. So let's see, what do we have in the hidden blessing in this experience, please and thank you. What is the hidden blessing in this experience, please and thank you. Hidden blessing here. The hidden blessing in this experience, we have the 7 of Wands. They said the other one that came out too. The 7 of Wands. Ooh, okay, I like the way I'm seeing this. The 7 of Wands and the 9 of Cups. And it looks like wish fulfillment is being protected. That's what I see. Your wish fulfillment is being protected. Emotional. Also, there's this energy of guarding your emotional well-being. I see that as well. It's the bottom of the deck here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune came out with the initial energy of the Roman numerals too as well, didn't it? Yeah. We had the 6 and the 4, and we talked about the Wheel of Fortune there. So, yes, in the Hidden Blessing, the letting go of this karmic spiritual battle, this karmic battle that truly turns out to be a spiritual battle in its essence, and protecting your emotional well-being, protecting your emotional independence, and safeguarding your wish fulfillment. Safeguarding your wish fulfillment. Let's look at the Hidden Blessing. Oh, hold on. Wrong deck. I'm not ready for this deck yet. First, this deck over here. All right. So, in the Hidden Blessing, let's clarify why that's here. Show me the Hidden Blessing. 7 of Wands coming out with the 9 of Cups. What do we have? All right. It is the Sun card. Wow, the Sun. Clarity, Christ consciousness, pure positive energy, a regenerative force. You know what? Malibu, because you don't recognize the name is not a reason to put somebody on silent. I'm gonna excuse me 1 second, you guys. All right. All right. Back to what I was doing here. The Sun card. The Knight of Swords. Pure positive energy. Awareness, Christ consciousness. Even in the face of attack with the Knight of Swords. Even in the face of attack with the Knight of Swords. Let's see what else. The Devil card. Okay. The temptation. The shadow aspect. In the hidden blessing. With the 6 of Swords. Moving on. Making peace. Truce energy. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Lovers again. So in the hidden blessing, you made a decision to move on, let go of a shadow energy that made you feel stuck. You confronted immediately any divisive, any energies that were attacking, any energies that didn't seem quite right, anywhere where the energy was amiss, you confronted that in the hidden blessing. It's like even when it kept coming back to confront you, attack you again, you continue to confront it and move forward. Confront it and move forward. I heard we ain't running from no devils here. We're going to address the shit and break through it. I hear and break through it. So let's see, clarifying the hidden blessing, please, and thank you. I apologize for the distraction. I'm not usually that distracted. From the fields here, I wanted to do the right thing, but gave in to the temptation weakness. In the hidden blessing, yeah, you might have gave in to the temptation at one point, but listen, having given into that temptation sure taught you about doing that. Yeah, that's why you stopped giving into that temptation with the Six of Swords. I also see like you met the devil with his own techniques, with his own. So it's like whoever or whatever was this devil energy in your life, you confronted that head on and you met it with its own energy. You confronted it from the way it's like sometimes you got to talk to people in a language they understand. So there's that energy here. Sometimes you have to talk to people with the energy that they understand. And that's the kind of thing that I'm seeing happening here. Let's see what else we have in the hidden blessing, please and thank you. In the hidden blessing, please and thank you. What do we have in the hidden blessing? What do we have in the hidden blessing? All right, in the hidden blessing, we have excitement coming through. Energy is picking up. And this excitement, this energy vortex here, it looks like a freaking tornado that's going to lift someone or something out of the experience. It looks like the energy of this ancestor energy that's about to roll through and gobble up this energy before it can attack you and then nudge you forward. It looks like that to me. So let's see what else we have here, because you know that you are going to have success here. Let's get some more on the hidden blessing, please and thank you. Show me the hidden blessing. Yeah, just for future reference, if you're a moderator on the channel, you're not here to block people from commenting. You're not here to time people out because they say hello to me or they offer a Grand Rising comment to me. If you're going to moderate, the only thing you're here to do is make sure that there are no attacking energies in the comment. You know, there are trolls out there, and thank God it's been a long time since I've seen any here. You can offer the information below the video. You can guide people there. But don't just go blocking the commenters. How would you like to be blocked? You know, and I'm just like, why do I have to talk about this? This shit should be simple. If you're here that much on the show, you usually want this show to be successful. And if I've given you, you know, I'm talking too long about it. I'm going to shut up and go back to my reading. All right. Clarify the hidden blessing here. Clarify the hidden blessing. You know, I've actually had people come through here and say a lot of racist and hateful comments. That's what moderators are here to block. You know, that's what moderators are here to block. Racist comments, misogynistic comments, grotesque and lewd comments, not people who are here showing love on the channel. You don't block that. That's not what it's about, people. And if I see it anymore, I'm not even going to say nothing. I'm not even going to say nothing to you no more at this point. Like, I feel like, why do I even have to address this? This is like just common stuff. All right. So, in the hidden blessing. In the hidden blessing. If I find, we'll be removing any lightweight, hidden, hating energy. We can get rid of any lightweight, hidden energy. That's the way this shit looks right here. Hidden, hating energy. Get rid of it. That's what's going to happen. Let me find out. All right. Angel number 611. Angel number 611. In the hidden blessing. I am creating my own reality. Keep a positive attitude and environment. Feng Shui. Engage in creative pursuits. Focus on my personal spirituality and life purpose in the hidden blessing. This energy is as it's kicked up in your life. This is about getting you to focus on those things. I wanted to do the right thing, but gave in to the temptation. So there was some sort of temptation. You gave in to that. Giving into that temptation gave you a lot of freaking lessons. You learned some things. You learned to protect your emotional well-being. You learn how to step up and protect yourself, how to protect your emotional and mental well-being, how to safeguard against these attacking energies. You'll be surprised who you'll find out is here on attack mode instead of friend mode, instead of support mode. That shit can be revealed at any point in time and take you by surprise. It definitely can do that. So, as you witness just here, okay, so let's see. In the hidden blessing. For our next round of trivia. I swear I just had a card hit my lap. Hold on a second. All right. In the hidden blessing, for our next round of trivia, what do we have? The actress, Rebel Wilson. So here, did you rebel against this devil energy? I say yes, you did. Let's go ahead and find out here what there is to be channeled. True or false? Wilson was nominated for an Oscar for her role as Bryn in Bridesmaids. False. She wasn't. So in the hidden blessing here, ain't no bridesmaids here. Ain't no bridesmaids here in some type of way. Okay. And in the multiple choice, what was the title of Wilson's TV show on ABC? Was it Mean Girls, Pretty Little Liars, or Super Fun Night? It was Super Fun Night. Is somebody here mad because you didn't make them a bridesmaid at your wedding years ago? That's fucking ridiculous, okay? In the hidden blessing, it's not about being a mean girl. It's not about being a pretty little liar. It's about a super fun night. You had a super fun night in some type of way. That was a hidden blessing for you. The energy showed you that you didn't fall prey to some mean girls or pretty little liars or none of that shit. You didn't fall into that, okay? In the third question, our open-ended question, in what movie series does Wilson play a character named Fat Amy? Pitch Perfect. Pitch Perfect is the series. So Pitch Perfect. In the hidden blessing, somebody threw a pitch your way and you hit that perfect. Somebody, you pitched something out perfect and they couldn't accept it. However it relates to your experience as it applies. If not, let it fly. What is the challenge in this current energy? Thank you. Finally, my own distracted energy is coming back together here. That shit just really distracted the fuck out of me. I had to get my whole energy back here, focus on what I'm doing. Okay, in the challenge, what is the message in the challenge? In the challenge. All right, in the challenge, the Four of Cups and the Tower. The challenge is to say, nope, that shit don't play here. You're not going to sit up here and do that sabotaging shit over here, not in front of my face. That's the challenge. You're not going to do it. Somebody here is being put out. Somebody here is being cast out in that Tower energy. That's definitely happening. apologize. I'm still distracted by this shit. I can't do this, you guys. I can't deal with petty little childish shit right here on the channel while I'm trying to channel these messages for you. This is ridiculous. I shouldn't have to get in between a cat fight on the comment section over nothing. Challenge. Then that's what the fuck this is. That's what the fuck this is. Some of you know, I'm not going to get in this fucking cat fight. I'm not going to do this shit. No. And throwing this energy out. Like I said, here's the ancestors. There's some energy here that wants to do something, be some type of way, something like this. This is not a good energy right now. And ancestors like, gobble that shit up and let's give you a push forward. That's what I see happening here. And in the challenge, that it's saying, no, we're not. The universe is like, this shit is getting thrown out. Don't. In other words, the universe is here saying, don't go and bring in the garbage. We threw the garbage out. Don't go bringing it back in. That's the message. The garbage has been thrown out. Don't go bringing it back in, the universe says. The universe is, don't go bringing the garbage back in. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Page of Swords. Messages. Somebody reaching out. Got something to say. You already handled the bullshit. We're not going to address this shit anymore. No more bullshit energy here, okay? Somebody gave into temptation. Somebody gave into fear. Somebody gave into jealousy. Somebody gave into sabotage. Somebody gave into the fucking devil. Somebody here is like not wanting to be, not wanting to be bothered. You don't want to fucking be bothered. And you know what? The big challenge is to speak it. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I ain't playing no fucking games with my channel. My clients, my supporters that have been here for years, not going to watch anybody be disrespected on my channel. This is exactly what the fuck's going to happen. All right? So let's see what we have. The Lovers, decision. We have the Knight of Cups, spiritually led decision. Eight of Cups, let go, move on. What else we have? The Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles having to do with getting what you deserve, with getting what you deserve. So you make a decision, a spiritually led decision. Spirit's showing you, no, say no to this. Move on. Let it go. Stop giving it energy. Change has to happen here. A change has to happen here. And look at that. Once a change happened, I want to give note to the fact that there's now more in the room. Now that a certain change has happened. We're not going to deal with certain things. And just like shit's going to get changed up here where it needs to, it's going to affect other areas of life. We're not putting up with this lightweight hater energy. Not doing it. Let's see what we have here. In the challenge, please and thank you. From the Signature Series, Part 2. Again, you already found your superpower. With Part 1, you found your superpower. You found out you had superpowers. You learned how to use those skills. You start putting them to use. You start getting good at them. And in Part 2, it's all about following your intuition, paying attention to what Spirit is showing you, using and applying the wisdom that you learned in part 1. Putting it to work. What good is knowing that you have all these powers and abilities? What good is having a voice to speak up for yourself if you're not putting it to use? This is take the fucking degree off the wall and put it to use. Let it serve you well. Let it benefit you. All right. The challenge. What's the challenge here? The challenge here. Familial. This has to do with family challenges. Are you finding out that somebody you thought was tribe, that you thought that was family, they're presenting some challenge? You got to say no to them and reject that shit with forgiveness. It is what it is. You've done what you've done. I'm not going to hold anger towards you. I'm not going to be resentful towards you. But what I'm not going to do is let you fucking come back and do that shit again. I'm going to tell you that much. You ain't going to come in here and do that shit again. That's what this is saying. You ain't come back here and do that shit again. We might be family, but see, I learned shit in part 1. We ain't going to do that same shit again. Okay, let's see what else. What do we have in the challenge? The challenge here, interesting, is to maintain your faith. Faith coming out. Where is your faith? Okay. Let's see what the challenge is from the I Know. Let's get into our 4th round of trivia from the I Know trivia cards. From the I Know trivia cards. All right, here we go. From the I Know trivia cards, we have a company. I Know trivia cards. In the challenge, we have a company, and it is the Apple. Now, in the download today, the Apple came up from the Tea Leaf Fortune cards, and it talked about beware, temptation will test you. A temptation will test you. Don't fall into the temptation, okay? Don't fall into the temptation. True or false? Apple produced a buttonless computer mouse called the Mighty Mouse. Is that true or false? True. It has touch sensors instead of buttons. The Mighty Mouse. Here I come to save the day. Mighty Mouse is on the way. Do you guys remember the cartoon Mighty Mouse? Mighty Mouse was one of my favorite cartoons as a kid. And so the challenge here is there's Mighty Mouse here to save the day in some type of way. Okay. Be careful how you do that. Remember, you've already removed yourself from some sort of battle. Don't go getting into the battle. The involvement with the law is here, and you are on the road to success. Don't feel like you have to fight anything. I hear even where there is a legal situation coming up here, don't fall for the temptation. Don't get into the battle. The law will uphold itself. The law will follow through. The law will come through. Success is on the table twice in tonight's message. You will meet with success. So which of these is not an Apple brand? Is it I Life, I Sleep, or I Work? I Sleep is not an Apple brand. So the challenge here, is don't fucking be sleeping on your job. When you see the bullshit going on, let it be what it is, call it what it is, and act accordingly. You know what the fucking time it is. Don't sleep on this shit. Maybe you fell for some temptation in the past. Don't fall for it again. Do not fall for some temptation in the past. Okay. In the open-ended question, name the computer with a female name that was Apple's first offering with a graphical interface. The Apple Lisa is the name of a computer that was Apple's first offering with a graphical interface. I don't even know what the fuck a graphical interface is. So let me see what's up. Shout out to Virginia. Love, peace, and happiness tribe. Let's see what we have. What is a graphical interface? Hold on a second. Let me see. Graphical interface meaning. The graphical user interface is a form of user interface that allows users to interact with electronic devices through graphical icons and audio indicators such as primary notation instead of text-based user interfaces, typed command labels, or text navigation. So graphical interface. So it's like using images. So in the challenge here, it has to do with the high priestess energy in that part 2. It has to do with, can you see the images that Spirit is showing you and applying those to utilize what you've been shown, okay, to navigate your experience is what I see here. So that's what we have in our challenge. Okay, let's look at who or what is in your environment in this experience. Let's go to the environmental influence. Next position is the environmental influence. What is the environmental influence here? Show me who or what is in the environmental influence, please and thank you. What do we have? In the environmental influence, we have the Knight of Wands. Somebody here doing something, somebody unreliable, somebody taking some brash action. And this is a gotta take a dump in urge. Something here for someone, this is a gotta take a dump urge. For someone, this is a Leo urge Sagittarius person, no older than 35 years old. The bottom of the deck is the 7 of Swords. There's a deception. In your influence, there's somebody here who's untrustworthy, okay? There's some sort of deception energy here. And there is somebody who wants to rush in. Okay, somebody wants to rush in. I hear in the word abuse, abuse of power, abuse of information even, abuse of information, abuse of power, abuse of information, abuse of power. All right, let's clarify this. Why is the Knight of Wands coming out in the environmental influence? The Knight of Wands is a playboy energy. So it's the type of energy of somebody who can't be trusted, somebody who's unreliable, somebody who's here for the now, not for the long while. Let's see. Clarifying this Knight of Wands influence, we have the Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, feminine energy. We have justice, okay? Anger and justice being caught down, put down. What else? The 6 of Cups, the return of the past, the 5 of Pentacles being left out. Okay, the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. In your environmental influence, is there a Virgo? Is there somebody who's secretly acting up? Somebody acting up in anger about receiving justice over their actions of the past, still angry about their childhood, feeling left out, acting up, doing brash behavior, behaving in a unjust manner. If that's the case, the involvement with the law, justice will prevail. Yeah, justice will prevail, both in regards to man's law and spiritual law. Let's see what else we have in the environmental influence. Somebody here is going to be angry when they receive their justice. Somebody will be angry when they receive their justice. Let's see what we have here. We have Taurus energy in the environmental influence. As a zodiac sign card, we got to pull the next one. It says, when I had my dream come true, I really did not know what to do, inexperience. So this has something to do as an environment influence. Somebody here is a Taurus. Somebody here didn't know how to appreciate a good thing when they had it. Now they're upset because they don't have that good thing anymore. They done did something they should have. They had no business doing. They're going to be upset as they get justice for what the fuck they just did. They don't have no business doing it. They knew they didn't have no business to it. Maybe they didn't know they didn't have no business to it. Did the law give a fuck if you understand it? No, it's still the law. You may not know the rules of driving on this road, but if you violate them and the right legal entity observes that, you still going to suffer the consequences. You will still suffer the consequences. Whether you knew it or not, the law is still the law. All right, let's get some more on this Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here in the environmental influence? Please and thank you. In the environmental influence, we have intend. Intend. Somebody didn't understand what they did. Intentions, okay? We have at the bottom of the deck frustration. There's some frustration. There's been frustration. Maybe somebody didn't understand some things, but they've been to learn today. Somebody didn't understand the repercussions of having negative intentions towards another person. They did not. It doesn't mean they ain't going to still have to deal with the consequences and repercussions of that. Consequences and repercussions is real whether you understand the law or not. All right, let's see what else we have. Building blocks, foundational building blocks. The bottom of the deck here. Somebody made a decision. They didn't understand. They didn't know that somebody was investing in their building blocks. They didn't know, maybe they were young. With the Knight of Wands, this is a young energy. Somebody might have been young. They didn't understand. Maybe they were spiritually young. Yeah, somebody here did not understanding the consequences of their decisions. Doesn't mean that they get to escape justice. They still have to deal with justice. So let's get clarifiers on the external environmental influence. Let's see what is our fifth round of trivia here. Let's get into our fifth round of trivia. In our fifth round of trivia, what do we have coming out? It's a plant. In your environmental influence, the plant is a clover. It's a shamrock, a four-leaf clover. It's called, or a shamrock, it says. All right. True or false? Clovers with more than 10 leaves have been discovered. True or false? True. A clover with 18 leaves was found in Japan in 2002. All right, so 18 leaves, the moon card energy, closing out old cycles. So in your environmental influence, there's someone here who is closing out old cycles, okay? Somebody here didn't see some things. The moon also talks about confusion and hidden information. I'm hearing hidden enemies being revealed, okay? 2002. There's 2 zeros in between 2 twos. So this is about two who are separated in partnership. Hidden information had to be revealed about justice in this situation. Okay, somebody didn't understand the consequences of some actions, okay, that they had taken in the past in your environmental influence. Somebody is upset about justice being served about their past. Somebody here is going to have to answer for their past actions. Okay. In the multiple choice question, clover flowers do not come in which color? Is it orange, red, or white? Clovers do not come in the color orange. Okay. So in your environmental influence, in energies here, in your environmental influence, somebody is angry about receiving their justice. They're not going to get what they desire. The orange giving me sacral chakra energy, giving me desire. Somebody's not going to get what their desire is, and it has to do with karmic repercussions for choices and decisions that they made in the past. Okay. Which youth organization administered by the U.S. Department of Agriculture uses a 4-leaf clover as its symbol? 4-H is the youth organization. So let me see here. 4-H Club. I'm being guided to look up 4-H Club. Our mission is to give all young people access to opportunity. 4-H. Through life-changing 4-H program, nearly 6 million young people take on critical issues such as addressing community health inequities, engaging in civil discourse, and advocating for equity and inclusion for all. We believe in young people and their strengths and influence to improve the world around us. So in your environmental influence, it has something to do with a child. It has something to do with youth. It has something to do with somebody who's young, learning from their past mistakes. Okay, that's what we have in the environmental influence. Okay. Somebody learning from the time of their youth. Okay, somebody here understanding the consequences of unfair treatment of somebody here learning the consequences of acting out in anger. Somebody here learning the consequences of bad intentions towards another person. Somebody here learning what is good and what is bad, where they didn't understand it before. What is the guidance for you in this experience? The guidance for you that came right out, the Two of Swords. Follow your intuition to make a decision. Don't be deceived by appearances. Okay, and there is the energy of peace comes up with the Two of Swords. The energy of peace comes up with the Two of Swords. The bottom of the deck is the Hermit. Guidance. So somebody here, the guidance is to remove yourself. For someone, this is a Virgo energy as well with the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. There's a Virgo energy here. Somebody here is very angry about their childhood. And the guidance for you is there's nothing you can do about that. The guidance for you is you can't change somebody's childhood. You can't change their foundation. You got to let them handle their own energy and let them go through their own dark night of the soul in some type of way is what I'm hearing. Let's see the guidance for you. The Two of Swords is a stalemate energy as well. So let's see. Why is the Two of Swords here? The Page of Cups. There's that childhood energy. There's a beautiful child here. Okay, in the world, a successful completion. The Four of Pentacles, pulling back your energy and healing your heart. Okay, and the Eight of Wands through the arrows of love. Okay, the bottom of my handmade clarifiers again is the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords, this is like there's been a stalemate energy. The guidance here. Loving offers. Okay, there's a child energy here, a leveling up energy here, healing the heart through love. There's the energy of healing the heart through love from childhood traumas and childhood wounding. Let's see what else we have here. Clarifying the guidance. What is the guidance for tribe? Show me the guidance for tribe. From the fields. It's the zodiac sign of Ophiuchus. Okay, so the guidance for you. With the Ophiuchus card, Asclepius, the god of medicine and doctors, holds a snake, the venom of which can kill or cure. He created an immortality potion. Zeus confiscated it and put him in the heavens as a constellation, recorded in the 2nd century by Ptolemy. So the guidance here is, listen, remember that your bite can kill or cure. Be very wise in how you use your bite, okay? You have an immortality potion here. So there's something here about this immortality potion. There's something here about being able to kill or cure. Is it both? Kali is coming through. I feel like if Kali is here, it's not up to you to kill anything, but it's up to you to cure. Because Kali comes through and she's the destruction. So let's go ahead and get the next card off the top here. It's also from the Field series. It says, gratitude is the attitude that delivers more to be grateful for. Be grateful. So what do you have to be grateful for from these experiences from your childhood that were very difficult for you? Okay, what do you have to be grateful for about an experience with a child? You have something to be grateful for about this experience with a child in your experience. You have something to be grateful for about an experience with one who never got over their childhood anger. And closing out that cycle is fortunate for you. I hear closing out that cycle is fortunate for you. What is the guidance? Clarify the guidance for the tribe, please, and thank you. Guidance for the tribe. What is the guidance for the tribe? All right, guidance for the tribe. Wow, healing. Look at that. Healing. Honey, you have a healing energy. I told you you could kill or cure. It's time for you to do some curing because Kali is coming through to kill. The bottom of the deck is compromise. How can you work together with this energy in order to heal yourself, to heal it? I see that you've overcome the funk and junk from your past, from the spiritual battle. You know, you're in a new energy, okay? You're feeling more lighthearted. Allow that to flow with you. See happiness coming out here in the guidance for you in this experience. Choose your happiness. Why? Because now you thrive. Your childhood. So for somebody, this whole message has to do with you've been through a lot of shit in your childhood. And you've had to make a lot of decisions to let go of different things. Your ancestors are now coming through to support you, to help remove something on the spiritual plane. To help remove something on the spiritual plane and advance you forward. You got to be a co-creative component to that. So let's go ahead and get into our 6th round of trivia here. From the I Know Trivia, clarifying the guidance for the tribe, please and thank you. What's the guidance for the tribe? The guidance for the tribe is we have the Washington Monument coming through. So let's learn more about the Washington Monument. True or false, the Washington Monument is taller than the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt. True or false? You know what? This is what the hell is about to go down right here. All right. This is true. The monument is 555 feet tall. The pyramid is only 455 feet tall. With the monument being 555 tall, being your guidance, the changes happening in your life are spiritually guided, and they are here to benefit you. It's angel number 555. Go for angel number 555. Beneficial changes, following through with them. Let them beneficial changes serve you. Spiritually guided beneficial changes. Choose the healing path. Choose the path of happiness. Gratitude. What do you have to be grateful for? There's this energy of releasing a connection and creating a stalemate with gratitude and peace and healing. What metal was used to make the monument's point? Was it aluminum, gold, or silver? It was aluminum. So I'm being guided to look up the spiritual meaning of aluminum. I don't know if we've ever done that before, but I don't remember ever doing that before. So let me see. Aluminum, spirit, meaning. Here we go. Okay, I'm from soulconnections.org. Let's see. Metaphysical meanings of metals. Okay. Aluminum is associated with Uranus. Uranus is in Taurus right now. We had Taurus energy come out in your environment. So Uranus and Taurus, okay, let the changes that come with Uranus and Taurus serve you, okay. Astrologically, modern interpretations associate Uranus with the principles of genius, individuality, new and unconventional ideas, discoveries, electricity, inventions, and the beginnings of the Industrial Revolution. Uranus, among all planets, most governs genius. You have genius. Apply. We talked about you have that degree on the wall. It ain't do you know damn good sitting on the wall. Put it to use. Use that genius that you have. Okay. Aluminum strongly reflects etheric energies, much more than any other metal. Etheric energies. That is spiritual energy that creates matter in your life. Spiritual energy that creates physicality. The creative force energy of the universe is reflected in aluminum. Interesting. Okay. Aluminum strongly reflects etheric energies much more than any other metal. In the magical sense, aluminum can deflect incoming energies. Aluminum can deflect incoming energies. The tinfoil hat, the aluminum foil hat, okay. That's why they have that, okay, because it deflects incoming energies. Aluminum is the third most abundant element in the Earth's crust and the soil. It is a good thermal and electrical conductor. You're channeling energies. Keep doing that. Keep moving energy. Okay, despite its natural abundance, aluminum has no known function in biology. Okay, very abundant naturally, having no known function in physical or in biology. Now, another from the website, what website? Gemstone7.com. It says, aluminum has meaning and properties of improving the ability to take actions. It is a good amulet to quickly solve the problems you are facing. It lets you take actions before thinking all sorts of things. It would reduce the possibility of getting into unfavorable situations as much as possible. Aluminum has meanings and properties of enhancing intuition. It is an amulet to sense invisible energy, such as luck flow or people's feelings. It would help you to see right and wrong of things correctly. You can have the support to make your ideal life into reality. Aluminum is a silver-colored metal. It is light and easy to process. Both thermal conductivity and electrical conductivity is very high. It is very convenient metal and used for many things. Aluminum is used for aluminum foil, coins, cans, alloy materials, cooler, high voltage lines, pots, kettles, food containers, and many others. What else? Okay. Aluminum has meaning and properties of enhancing its owner's expression. It is an amulet that can help you embody your ideas. It will also give you strong creativity at the same time. It is good for people who want to make innovative things or service. Aluminum has meaning and properties of protecting you from negativity. It is a good amulet when you want to have better protection. It will let you keep calm and fulfilling situations longer. Aluminum is good to use when you want to make the basis of your life stronger. Wow, I'm surprised we're barely looking up aluminum today. Well, what a powerful message here from the aluminum energy of the Washington Monument. Let's see. What is the term for the tall, four-sided, pointed Egyptian monuments that inspired the design of the Washington Monument? It is obelisks. So now they're telling me to look up the information about obelisks as well. So one moment. We're going to learn today. Obelisks then represented the living deity, the vitality and immortality of the pharaoh, and the concept of duality and balance. No matter who or what else they commemorated, though, they were raised and carefully positioned so that the first and last light of day would touch their peaks to honor the sun god. And an obelisk, the Greek word for spit, nail, or a pointed pillar, is a tall, narrow, four-sided monument with a pyramidion on top. In the past, obelisks used to be made of a single piece of stone and was originally carved in ancient Egypt more than 3,000 years ago. Many ancient cultures honored the obelisk design as a tribute to the deities associated with the sun. Today, the obelisk continues to be popular with famous obelisks depicted in popular locations. Anything else? Apparently obelisks, interesting. Obelisks were essentially a way to tell the time by reading the shadow that it made. So there's something here about paying attention to the timing. Paying attention to the timing. I also get the energy of move in stealth, move in secret. You don't need to explain yourself. You don't need to explain your actions. Do what the fuck you need to do and be about your business because you're protected in this. You're intuitive in this. You're channeling energy in this. There's so much here, but I'm going to just skim through. Creation in life, okay, is meaning attributed to the obelisk, okay? And in ancient Egypt, the obelisk was associated with the Binu bird, the Egyptian predecessor of the Greek phoenix. So there's phoenix energy in this. Rebirth, okay? Rebirth. According to Egyptian myths, Binu birds would cry would awake creation and set life in motion. The bird symbolized the renewal of each day, but at the same time, it was also the symbol of the world's end. Just as its cry would signal the beginning of the creative cycle, the bird would sound again to signal its conclusion. Again, linking it to the sun god Ra as well. And resurrection and rebirth coming through with obelisks. Unity and harmony ideas coming through with the obelisk. Strength and immortality. And success and effort. Success coming through as well. The phallic symbol. All right, so powerful energy with this obelisk. Use your power, okay? Use your powers. All of that. This is your guidance. Gratitude is definitely one of your powers. You know, refuse to see anything outside of your happiness here and your healing. And some of you may want to start working with the energy of aluminum. Let's get into the outcome here for tonight's Tarot in the Shadows message. What is the outcome energy here, please and thank you? Outcome energy here, please and thank you. What is the outcome for the love and peace and happiness? Trahib. Might have just pissed some folks off tonight. Well, what can I say? The outcome energy here is a happy homecoming. There's a homecoming coming in here with this Four of Wands energy. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Three of Cups. That's a union. There's a celebration at hand. There's the food and the drink, and there's the people coming over. This is a party. Hey, it's a party. It's a party. It's a party. Apparently, this is a party that's been in the making, yeah. So a close friend could be coming over. Success comes in. I see a celebration as legal situations are met to their conclusion. Let's clarify this Four of Wands in the outcome energy here. Four of Wands. The Four of Cups. There's that energy of rejections and setting things to an ending with the Ten of Wands, okay? We have the Knight of Wands, and that's what's ending, that Knight of Wands energy, okay? And the Two of Swords. Yeah, there's a stalemate with the Knight of Wands energy. There's a stalemate. So there's this no longer engaging with the Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy here. There's no more engaging with this flighty. Somebody's not going to be on the run no more. Somebody's not going to be moving no more. The Eight of Swords, somebody here is not going to be able to do anything. They're going to be confined to their own energy, just like a jail cell, okay? Somebody might find themselves in jail because of their actions, because the law is now involved. Let's see what else we have here in the outcome energy. Is from the signature series, and it says, so last year, over it, leave the past where it is. There it is. The bottom of the deck from the Handmade Oracle says a different headspace. So hitting the same place from a different headspace coming through in the outcome. Yeah, something is coming back around here in your experience, and you're not addressing it the way you did before. You're going to address it differently this time because you're addressing it from a place of additional growth and knowledge. Let's see what else we have in the outcome energy. In the outcome, we have forgiveness. Look at that. There's making peace. Making peace through the energy of forgiveness. They did tell you to move in healing, okay? The bottom of the Handmade Words of Clarity is angel number 2244. It says the signs will light the way. It says spiritual services are successful. It says opportunities and assistance are here. In regards to the situation with my niece, I was out today and came across some signs and synchronicities of my own. One of the ladies' name was Aurora. That's the name of the city that she's in, that she'll be coming home from. Another thing that I saw was I got behind a vehicle and their license plate said My Five Brats. And I looked at my daughter and I said, that's you guys. That's me. That's a sign right there. My Five Brats. I have you and your two boys and Mickey and Dominic. Those are my five brats. God said, y'all are all coming home. I'm going to have all my kids in my home again. Okay. Let's get the guidance or the outcome energy, please. And thank you. Outcome energy. What's the outcome energy here? All right. Outcome energy is calm. Things are finally going to find calm. Okay. Things will finally find calm. Unconventional thinking. You're doing something in an unconventional way. Yeah, you're doing something in an unconventional way. You're going to have a successful outcome here. There will be calm come in as a way, as forgiveness and peace is made here with the way a situation is. Let's see, what is the outcome energy here? The outcome energy here, we have a symbol. The symbol is the Biohazard Warning. So as an outcome, the biohazard symbol is an ancient Egyptian hieroglyph meaning death. True or false? False. It was created in 1966 by a Dow chemical engineer. So the symbol is something that is man-made. Okay, so there's something here about a man-made symbol created by a chemical engineer. Okay, which of these is not classified as a biohazard? Is it radioactive waste, rattlesnake venom, or used syringes? Radioactive waste is not classified as a biohazard. Rattlesnake venom is, and used syringes. Oh, I just heard who, because I'm getting the whole Ophiuchus energy that came out here in your guidance. They said the venom can be used to kill or to cure. Honey, you gonna do, I heard both in one fell swoop. I'm hearing both in one fell swoop. Oh boy, okay, radioactive waste. Well, there'll be no radioactive waste in your outcome. Ain't gonna be no radioactive waste there. Okay, name the U.S. government agency based in Atlanta, Georgia that categorizes biohazards into risk levels. It's the Centers for Disease Control, the CDC. Somebody here, part of their karmic repercussions is they're gonna come down with some sort of disease. I ain't even gonna lie, that's what I see here. Somebody here who chose to not heal from the anger from their childhood, it's going to create dis-ease in their physical body. Yeah, that's what dis-ease is. You're not processing toxic energy. Somebody here ain't processing toxic energies. They're going to be held at bay. They won't be allowed to come into your experience. And that's why the ancestors are coming through and saying, you know what? We're just going to remove this energy here and push you forward. We don't want you around that. That's why Kali is here coming through saying, oh, we're going to destroy this shit. We need a new life. So we need some new energy. So this is a reminder, you know, that, yeah, the involvement with the law already, whatever is happening here, involves spiritual law and man's law. I kept hearing. The Mountain Road says you are on the road to success. Yes, remember, success is yours in this situation. And something about pleasure with a close friend coming through here as well. So this is what we have for you for tonight's episode of Tarot in the Shadows. I apologize for my own distraction, and for the weird shit happening in the comments in the moderating tonight. Not used to that. Haven't had that experience in a very long time. So with all that being said and done, until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden threads all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time, kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby.